Hey guys, Alberto here, and I wanted to shoot this quick video to go over something that we learned over the last week. And actually, it wasn't anything we learned, we were just reminded of, we reconfirmed. You know, in our predictable premium program, we're at a point now where we get to be pretty picky with the agents and advisors that we work with, even the ones that we'll even talk to. About 30% of you, if you're watching this, 30% of you, after going through our entire process and filling out an application, will get an email saying that we're not a good fit. We reject about 30% of applicants today. Now, last week, we put a hold on those rejections, meaning I thought, let's talk to some of these people that we feel are maybe don't have the habits yet, maybe don't have the disciplines yet to be successful. And so we actually ended up booking strategy sessions and didn't cancel them. And it was amazing what we were reminded of, you know. Well, let's talk about Napoleon Hill. Think and Grow Rich. Napoleon Hill talks about one of the traits that separates the successful, right? He studied 500 of the most successful people. And guys, success doesn't just mean money. It means just getting whatever it is that you desire. Maybe it's charity, maybe it's giving back to your church, maybe it's donating a library, maybe it's just spending time with your family, right? And so he studied, from Henry Ford, Andrew Carnegie, who was the wealthiest man in the world at the time, the Wrigleys and the Wright brothers, and the list goes on, right? Now, one thing he also did that maybe isn't as publicized is that he studied during that 20-year period 25,000 failures. And so he compares the different traits between the failures. I don't know if you can see me. The sun just came out behind me. He studies the traits, the habits, the difference. And he said one of the biggest differences he noticed was that the successful people, the people that were making it happen, they jump into things. They make decisions very, very quickly, very confidently. And then they never second guess themselves. They go forward, they never look back, they never second guess themselves. And the unsuccessful people, that 25,000 people that he studied for 20 years, they do the opposite, right? They would take forever to decide on something. Maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. And even when they made the decision, yes, I'm going to do it, they would keep doubting themselves. They would keep revisiting the decision. Well, maybe I shouldn't have done it. Maybe I'll back out. Do you know anybody like that? And so it's amazing. I've read that book a bunch of times. If you haven't read it, get it. Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill. You can get it for free online now. And so during the presentations, and we record, every presentation is recorded, as you know. We study everything, we analyze, we have a call log. And the people that normally we would have disqualified, these are agents, these are advisors that for whatever reason said, they had answers that really weren't very good answers. It was pretty obvious that they were not in a very good financial position. We had people that said they were desperate, that they were going to go out of business, and we got them on the phone, and guess what the number one, I don't want to call it objection, I guess the number one answer they would give us when presented with an opportunity that has been proven time and time again by now, years and years into this. We've been featured on Forbes twice in the last year and a half. Microsoft just wrote an article about us, even Yale, Columbia, USA Today, Entrepreneur Magazine saying, man, predictable premium works. So 100% certainty it works. But guess what these agents said? Well, I don't like to make quick decisions. I don't think it's wise to jump into anything. I'm going to go ahead and put it on the back burner. I'm going to go ahead and think about it. It's not a good idea to just go into something head first, was what somebody said. And so basically, all those sayings are the opposite of what successful people do. Anybody that is anybody does the opposite. They jump into things. They're intense. They're passionate. They move fast. They move quickly. All the leaders of the world, all the successful people of the world. And then, again, we're reminded when the people, the failures. We'll call them the failures of the world. That's what they are, you know? The 30% of agents that we usually don't even talk to, we said, let's give them a chance. It's almost the holidays. Let's give them a chance. Let's talk to them. And man, we were just reminded, it was just reconfirmed why it is that they're so unsuccessful. So if you find yourself in that place, on the fence is a horrible place to be. Don't ever be on the fence. Say yes or no, but do it quickly. You know, we respect anybody that says, hey, this is not a good fit. It's not for me. Great. But a maybe, we have no respect for. I'm going to dwell on it. I'm going to think about it. There's no respect in that. So if you know somebody or yourself does that, you know, catch yourself and don't let yourself off the hook so easily. And just start acting like the successful people out there. You know, we have a couple guys in our program that came to us recently already earning over $1 million a year. Already earning over $1 million a year. One thing that they had in common, guess what? About 20 minutes into the phone call, they're like, yep, this is it. How much is it? I'm in. Again, successful people make quick decisions. They know what we want. So all we have to do, guys, is copy those successful people, copy them, do what they do, and then we have a chance to get the results that they get. So do it afraid. It makes us uncomfortable. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. It is hard many times. We have to reach down and get that courage, but do it afraid anyway. So Alberto, next time you have that opportunity that looks good and maybe it makes you scared, there's fear involved, know that that fear is a sign that you're headed in the right direction. It's not a warning to go back. It's letting you know, it's confirmation you're doing the right thing. And do it afraid, guys, okay? Do it afraid. Hope everybody had a safe Halloween, and we'll talk to you guys on the next video.